Bonprix is an internationally successful fashion company. We sell basically every target group: women's, men's, kids, and also home textiles. We also offer accessories like bags and shoes, and even furniture. We only sell our own brands, which sums up to about 1.76 billion turnover, coming from 16 million customers in 25 countries. We are the number 4 online fashion shop in Germany, and we belong to the Otto Group.
We started a few years ago with low complex product groups, such as t-shirts and sweatshirts, with a process called virtual fitting.
We wanted to increase flexibility and reduce the number of samples. In our perfect world, every step's result is reusable in one of the next steps.
So we decided to aim for an end-to-end digital workflow and started with browseware here. And now for this year collection, we planned over 1,000 styles in a total digital workflow. And yes, we are on track.
We found out that browseware is the best partner for us to go forward with our vision of the end-to-end workflow with a global team.
In the 3D product development process here at bonprix, we are creating digital twins of our fabrics that are accessible worldwide. So everyone can access the same materials, they are based on the same standards and parameters. For capturing the texture, we are using the Visu scanner. Then for the physical part, we are using the fabric analyzer by browseware, which can also reproduce these parameters in 3D.
We upskilled 35 people around the world to be able to do the pattern making for us in-house. Those 3D TPDs are a global team of experts from Otto International and bonprix Poland and bonprix Hamburg. I guess everything will be finished in time?
Yeah. You need more style.
Yeah. For me, as a former pattern maker, it was always a magic moment to see what you once created on a screen or even on paper came to life. And now I can see the results of changing the patterns immediately, before production, before a sample was produced.
Before we started working in 3D, we had face-to-face appointments with a QA technician to discuss all styles with samples. That cost a lot of time, which is avoided now by the digital way of styling briefing.
There are no iterations on fitting anymore, as this is done digitally now. Before that, we had about 1.5 iterations, meaning samples being sent to us, costing time, money, and CO2 emissions.
We reduced the time of developing a style by 30 days. It took us about 3 months before we started with creating styles in 3D, and nowadays it takes us just 2 months.
We also have a sample reduction of about 50 to 100% depending on the product group. For easier product groups, we can already rely on the production without any sample at all.
3D technology supports the creativity of the product developer because you can change things very easily, and that's why you feel very comfortable.
The next step is scaling our product groups and internal brands. And our goal for the next collection year is more than 2,000 products created in a digital way. And in the future, we want to work more towards soft body avatars. Browseware also has a first version of a soft body avatar, which make it possible to also do some fitting for lingerie, underwear and swimwear.
We are aiming for an end-to-end digital workflow. We do already have the 3D files, and we are really looking for having them in the webshop. There are great opportunities with 3D.
The first advice is to start now. And the second advice is to find your own way towards 3D. It can be presentation, it can be fitting. Every company has their own way for 3D, and you have to figure out which one is best for you.
Don't be afraid or feel intimidated, because it's a great opportunity and a great journey. It's great to be a part of it and create it. Once you have started, you see the results very quickly, and then you never ever can imagine to stop with 3D development and simulation and visualization. So just take a glimpse and you won't regret it.